Hey everyone, Evan and I are in Porto, Portugal, and we've been here for about 2 weeks. So we wanted to give you a quick update on what we've been up to.
One of the first sites we visited in Porto was the Clerigos Church. It's one of the most iconic buildings in this city because it has a 250-foot tall bell tower that can be seen from almost anywhere in the old part of the city. The church was built in the mid-1700s, and the entry fee includes access to a small museum, the church itself, as well as the bell tower, which you can climb for pretty amazing views of the city.
One of the things that I did is I went to the Lello Bookstore. It's one of the world's oldest bookstores, and it's also considered the prettiest bookstore in the world. J.K. Rowling actually lived here in Porto in the early 1990s, and they said that the Lello Bookstore was one of the inspirations for her Harry Potter books. You do have to pay to get in. It's €5, and I just bought mine the day before, and so I didn't have to wait in line.
We also visited the Porto Cathedral, which is one of the oldest monuments in the city. Construction began in the 12th century, and it wasn't fully completed until the early 1700s. One of the highlights of the cathedral is the inner cloister, where they have these blue ceramic tiles that line the walls, which depict various, historical and religious scenes.
I also went to Serralves, which is a cultural institution northwest of the historic center. It took me about an hour to walk there. It's about 2.5 miles from where we live. There's a couple contemporary art museums. They have sculpture gardens. There's a really lush park with a lake. There's a meadow, a farm, and it was just a really beautiful place to spend the day.
One of our favorite places in the city so far is the Cristal Palace Gardens. The park provides some pretty amazing views of the city and the Douro River, but it also has lots of shady pathways to explore, fountains, statues, and even some wildlife. We came across peacocks that were roaming the grounds. Last week, Cecile and I went to the Essence Festival in the park. The focus of the festival was definitely wine. There were dozens of vendors offering tastings of wine made throughout various regions in Portugal, but there were also food trucks, cooking demonstrations, and even live music.
Yesterday, we took the vintage tram car all the way to the end of the line towards the beach. It picks up at Carmo, which is right down the street from us, and it costs us $3.50 each just for the one-way ticket. It was a fun little ride towards the beach, and overall, we've just been really enjoying all the food, the great weather, and everything that Porto has to offer.